stop, stalling.
I was
now we're live.
We did.
There we are.
Happy Toke Tuesday, everybody.
Happy Toke Tuesday. Welcome to another episode of Let's Get Bombed Solid with the Bomb Solid. That's us.
That's us. I'm back in the bomb shelter. Not
welcome,
zoomed in.
Welcome back.
From yonder. Last week was good.
The kitties and the doggies are very interested in what each other are doing over here. You're missing out on tons of great drama.
Lots of.
Hey, we've got doobies here. Hey, plus,
we got doobies. And we got mystery jars.
Come here, Ashley. Ashley doesn't want to say hello.
You're probably wondering what this is, but you'll find out.
There you go, bud. Yeah, you're wondering what this is. This is a gift from our pal Kent. If you remember from last week, episode 50 of Let's Get Bombed Solid with the Bomb Solid, we had our pal Kent Vodden come down, and we played some tunes, and you zoomed in. You were in Lockport. How was that? Tell us about your adventures.
Look, it's funny. If it was 8 hours prior to right now, you'd be able to see a part of the adventure. But it's
yeah. Can you get your face right in there?
Nah,
you can't see a little pink patch.
But anyway, just to make it quick, I went down to a little place called Lockport, Nova Scotia. It's down the South Shore, right in between maybe Shelburne and Bridgewater in that area. And a little fucking slice of heaven, I tell you.
A little fucking slice of heaven.
Oh, white sand beaches and beautiful coves, and I tried surfing for the first time, and that didn't work out really well. It was fun, but I wiped out. Had a boo-boo on my head. You can't see it.
And, there was a big scab.
It was quite noticeable.
How many times did you count how many times you had to explain what it was?
14 on Saturday night. I didn't count how many times I had to explain it once I got back from the beach, because it was like a family reunion type thing.
Right.
So the only thing on my mind was like, oh God, I got to go back and explain to everybody why I'm bleeding from my head right now. But anyway. Classic. But it was fun. It's good to be back. And the fucking boys, I was worried that it was going to be too glitchy on my end, trying to come in with Wi-Fi. But I could hear everything loud and clear, and it sounded great.
Deadly, yes.
Yeah, it sounded, all the tunes were. It was good to hear Kent's songs again, especially live.
That is true. Yeah, go back to, if you're on YouTube, check out last week's episode. We played 3 songs. Kent played 3 of the songs, and I jammed on drums with him. And also Kent has he just started a YouTube channel, and he does sort of informal versions of his songs. And so we're going to have some, I'm opening this bad boy up. These are you wondering what these are, anyone?
Mm-hmm.
They're spicy pickles.
I'm going to call them delicious.
Spicy beans. Forgive me.
We're in harvest season from everybody with their delicious gardens. So we're in harvest season. So Kent just made these himself, didn't he?
I believe so, yeah. Goddamn delicious.
Oh.
You brought a big bag of tomatoes and zucchini. We've been getting gifts of all sorts of stuff from our friends.
Mm. You definitely called the dill. It's like spicy dill.
Oh, yes. Mm. We were looking around at the bottom. What's in the bottom there? We're eating some
jealous? Of course you are. Listen to that crunch. And before I forget, I know you mentioned Kent's YouTube channel. I believe he also has a bandcamp page with all of his EP and everything is up there.
If you
watch Hot Chicken Sandwich.
Yes, if you watched last week's episode, there's a link up there. We posted it, but it's easily findable. Everything's searchable. Search Kent Vodden. Vodden. Hey, on Saturday, we played a fun gig. We played our pal Mike Hatfield's birthday party.
First gig in 1 year. In front of people.
Pretty much in front of people. We did do the live stream.
Yes, outside of the live stream.
I mean, there's our Tuesday live stream, and we did a live from the Bomb Shelter live stream. We did Relay for Life.
Yeah, but first real live audience. It's good.
Felt good. Felt really good.
And it was our people. Like, these are...
Yeah, it was our tribe.
They're all probably watching right now.
I hope.
I hope
Hi,
so.
everyone. I hope you're watching. Or at least later.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to get into these. You're not a tomato fan, but I sliced up a pile of these.
Kent
left a big bag of tomatoes, and so I sliced them up with... and actually covered them with our friend Megan. Gave us some fresh herbs, so there's like fresh thyme on these.
'Tis the season. It's a great year. Great season. And speaking of not liking tomatoes, normally I don't, and I really don't. I don't like the seeds. But anyway, what I've been doing is taking my little tiny cherry tomatoes off from my garden. They've been plucking them every day, and those ones, I don't know what it is, they're a little bit sweeter, and they don't really have
Nice.
They're more poppy and crunchy than slimy.
They're goddamn delicious beans, man.
They are delicious beans. And I was worried about my pain threshold as far as spice was concerned because it's not well, and that's about perfect. That's
a happy little garnish on your drink.
Mm.
Or if you're like us, it's a stoner snack.
It's a stoner snack.
These are the best stoner snacks. This is the best time for stoner snacks, knowing everyone who grows all sorts of cool shit.
Yeah.
Especially where I failed so horribly at it.
Well, you got those sexy little carrots that are on the way.
That's right. I will get into those. And so we have some beets and some little baby tomatoes. And pumpkins that are going to be in the fall. And in this fall, I will plant some garlic.
Oh, nice. I will let you all in on my horrible blunder. I don't want to admit that I did this, but I went away.
It's okay. This is a safe space.
From Tuesday till Saturday, I went away and did not leave gardening watering duties to anybody.
Oh, no.
While I was gone, and it was fucking heat wave central. It was heat wave down there. It was heat wave here. But let's just say things were looking mighty sad when I walked into my garden space.
A little droopy.
A little droopy and a little. I believe I'm probably not going to get as many tomatoes as I would have, and I goddamn well killed my yellow beans.
Oh, really?
Well, I harvested them like 4 times.
Oh,
but
okay. I was going to say, I don't think it's pretty hard to kill yellow beans, as far as I understand.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're still alive. They came back, but they were just...
hard to kill them.
They were rough, man. And I did harvest them like 4 times, so there was no big loss. Mm-hmm. But, speaking of Saturday night...
Yes.
We got gifts.
Oh, did we?
Did we ever?
I don't know if Freddie's watching. We played a gig at up on Music Mountain in Thorburn. If you don't know where Music Mountain is in Thorburn, they do it. There's our guys. There's our
people.
Hey, there's Fred there. Happy Tuesday, Jeff, Nathan White.
Oh, everyone's jealous.
They would go great with Caesars.
Of course,
yes.
As far as I'm concerned, when you said a drink garnish, that's for Caesars. What other? There's probably a million.
That's got to be Ryan up in St. John's. Is that right? It's got to be.
Sloposaurus. Oh yes.
What up?
What up, everyone?
So yeah, Fred. Obviously, so you can see the difference. We had hoped to do a live rockin' version of a Nashville Pussy tune, which we're going to do right here after this doobie. We're doing ukulele style, but also we're going to show a couple of videos of friends of ours who also played this gig on Saturday. But what we can do now is just tell you to go check out their stuff. So only Vultures left. Go check them out. They have at least one album streaming and maybe some other singles.
They have a few that full album and singles and some live stuff.
Yeah, it's super cool. Andrew Spicer, who's an old friend of ours. We were going to play Astronaut.
We didn't. Well, we were going to play either Astronaut or Rotten, but we
maybe
didn't.
Both.
But we made both. But
yeah, and what we would have done also was directed you to Bandcamp again for Blen Afleck. Were super fun. I love those guys. Nick Rocky and his pal. I forget his harmonica player.
I can't remember.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I met him.
And talk about the boys like keeping their game faces on because anyone.
Calamities,
and like problems with the guitar cord and problems with the guitar. And once all that was fixed, the guitar strap let loose and it just and fucking Nick just keeping on. It's John Bag would say.
Keeping on.
And
I love those tunes. They have an EP on Bandcamp.
Yes, they do.
Blen Afleck. Blen, with an L, right? You get it. Blen Afleck.
Fun punk songs.
So it's acoustic with a harmonica, but it's like 90s punk style. It's really cool. Really cool. Also, Nathan White, who's in the comments right there tonight.
Played his first show.
How do you feel about that? Tell us how you feel about your first show and how it went. I thought it was super fun.
I was talking to him afterwards, and he was nothing but high fives and hugs. And I believe
attaboy. He changed his hat. He had his serious hat on with the fucking eagle feathers and the raven feathers. He was all business after that. And our boy Chris McPherson did a set of fucking. You were actually remarking nice cover choices. I heard some. Yeah, lots of cool current punk stuff like Against Me and older punk stuff.
And I'm used to seeing him play with Dinosaur Neil all the time. If you ever see them on a concert bill, check them out.
Yeah, fun. Always like 90s punk kind of stuff. Lots of,
It was really cool to see him play a different set of songs that I'd never seen him play before. And speaking of Dinosaur Neil, they got a little cool little member swap thing happening, and they're gonna be coming out with some cool stuff really soon. They got our pal Glenn Jackson. He's been on the show. He is the gifter of the Atari,
which is propping up our camera system right now. I lifted it up.
So yeah, he's the new bass player, Dinosaur Neil, which they mentioned.
Excited, man! I think you guys are gonna have fun.
That's a good mix. I'm excited about that. Oh, we see Kyle Bannister here. Oh, I'm mentioning Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Speaking of Kyle, this is funny. I think I brought it.
Tell me more.
Well,
I'm intrigued.
We both do vehicle detailing, and when you buy rags or when you get rags, they're always just ripped up T-shirts and ripped up whatever. And every once in a while, you'll find like a cool shirt that was ripped up to be used for a rag. And Kyle dropped this off today. It was in the drag pile.
Nice.
It's back. Oh, it's not backwards. Haha. But hilarious. I thought that was hilarious and cartoony.
It smells nice too, like nice version.
And this was directly from the Trailer Park Boys set. It looks like it. remember those big clumps? Remember those big clumps of weed Ricky used to give his pet Cheryl, his pet crow Cheryl? Well, doesn't look like a weed bunch from Cheryl's stash?
I love it.
Thanks, Kyle. Just doesn't even cut it up. Just here's a branch.
I love it.
That's fucking
Thanks
awesome.
so much. That's super awesome.
Yeah. But anyway,
on Saturday we were gifted a bunch of cool figures, action figures, and I dig them. We dig them. We talk about wrestling and nerdy shit we grew up with and nostalgic shit all the time. And Fred, I think, watches. He's probably seen every episode.
I think he has.
I bet you if we went back through, he's commented on just about everything.
It was cool to him and his. I couldn't remember his wife or girlfriend. Forgive me. It's a thing every Tuesday night. They roll their.
He gets home from work just in time. He said he gets home at like 7:30.
Roll some doobies.
Yep.
And enjoy. We appreciate that.
Yeah, and that's the environment we'd like to create.
That's what's going down by itself.
Hey, so I'm going to start with one, and then I think we should get into that Nashville Pussy song.
Yeah,
but I think my favorite of the whole thing. Well, I'll tell you my favorite. I'll show you my smash. The one I had when I was a kid. I didn't have GI Joes. My cousins had GI Joes. I had a couple of He-Mans, but I had Gung Ho. But give me this guy. I had Gung Ho, and I had this is the motorcycle. So anyway, I got Gung Ho again, but he's in pieces. So I'm gonna get on the old eBay, the old Evil Bay, and get a rubber band, get the proper rubber band, and I'm gonna fucking fix Gung Ho. And you know why Gung Ho is the most badass motherfucker? Because he's got that sweet fucking giant chest tattoo, and that's why he's the coolest motherfucker there is. So do the hand behind the thing. Yeah, is that the trick? Oh, is it working? And you know something? He kind of looks like G.G. Allen.
Ah, nice. Good call.
Big fucking... Anyway, that's why Gung Ho is the baddest motherfucker there is. Except for maybe Sergeant Slaughter. Which is a good segue to yours, because you got all the wrestling guys.
Oh, baby.
I don't know if that's working. This is... I did some identifying. There's about a dozen figures that he gave us in the stash, and I didn't recognize very many of them because for me G.I. Joe was like season 1, like 1982 G.I. Joe. I know that, but
for me it was more what cool toys I found in yard sales. I didn't really know what they were. Like G.I. Joe was nothing to me. They were cool movable action figures.
Well, now that we're in the future, I went to yojo.com and they have a G.I. Joe identifying guide, and their little date is stamped on them somewhere. So this guy, this version of Sergeant Slaughter, is the one that came with his little personalized tank that he drove in the G.I. Joe movie, which I happen to have here. There's old Sergeant Slaughter.
Ooh, baby in the flesh.
So we were looking into this, and he was in the WWF, or he was in wrestling. A lot as that character. A lot longer than I realized.
Yeah, 1972 he started in the NWA with Sergeant Slaughter. I thought it was just a character brought to WWF, but no.
I would have assumed that too, just where Vince McMahon's so proprietary about all those names and.
Well, right? Vince McMahon just wanted to use him for a certain angle. It's like I need you for this angle, and we're gonna get you. He went back and forth, and he was one of those guys that was good enough to do it. And if he went somewhere else, he was still good enough that Vince was still tugging him to get him back. You know what I mean? Sergeant Slaughter's the man.
Brenda Lee Ives. Hello, Brenda Lee. That's my cousin Brenda. Hey, Seafoam Shower Sweeper. Keep it nerdy. Our boy came and visited us. Well, that's, exactly. Yeah, that's where we're going with this, right? So,
Dave's mom.
Ah.
Dave's not here.
Oh, hi there.
Dave's not here, man. And,
yeah, Dave's not here, actually.
But yeah, like Nathan said there, Sergeant Slaughter was in wrestling. He was in G.I. Joe first. He started G.I. Joe in 1985.
Yeah.
I think we read.
But he was in, in the 70s, he was doing the Sergeant Slaughter character.
In NWA 72.
Yeah.
And then he went to WWF in like the early 80s and back to NWA. In and out. And then he came back to WWF for the...
That makes me want to look into it. Did Hasbro license the image and character from Vince McMahon and allow him to... Because he did the voice, he was their G.I. Joe spokesman for a while.
I think it seems like Sergeant Slaughter is one of those few guys that he just owns his character, and Vince McMahon had to suck it up and...
Kind of like Hulk Hogan. Does Hulk Hogan own that?
I don't know. See, that's a tough one.
Apparently there was a deal with some sort of deal with Marvel over the use of Hulk. I don't know. See, these are the things. These are the things we gotta know about. How about some Nashville Pussy?
Oh yes, we'll give this a try. Give this up.
We learned some new chords on this one? No, we just did one. Alright, let's see.
Are we even in tune?
Well, let's try it.
We'll
give you a quick...
sounds good.
Close enough for the girls I goes out with. Alright, let's see how we do. Pardon me. This tune is entitled The Bitch Just Kicked Me Out. Snorting cocaine with our little sister, and the bitch just kicked me out. She said, take that crap out of my house, mister. Yeah, the bitch just kicked me out. I said, I'll go, but I don't know what you're talking about. Is that all it takes, a man to get kicked out? Caught me rolling around with her mama too, and the bitch just kicked me out. But baby, she does things that you don't do. The bitch just kicked me out. I say, can't you see how much you love your family? And now you wanna go and take it away from me. Oh, honey, babe, don't kick me out. Sweet lick. Caught me rolling around with her mama too, and the bitch just kicked me out. The baby taught me those things. She taught me those things so I could teach them to you, and the bitch just kicked me out. I said, can't you see how much I love your family? Don't kick me out. I'm gone. You ready for sweet licks? Ooh, shit.
Break it down. Woo.
Ha! Oh, stuck the landing. We made her.
That's all that matters.
That song is a tune entitled The Bitch Just Kicked Me Out by Nashville Pussy.
A couple of poses.
Two posies.
Posies.
What's that from?
Johnny Knoxville.
Oh!
Couple of posies. I don't know if it's like Bad Grandpa or something like that. Yeah, slot through her. Now we're back to toys. Now, not only did Freddie surprise us with
you got some sweetness.
So obviously we do wrestling themed stuff, and
yeah, I don't know if you've seen any of our episodes where we've done where we've reenacted some of our favorite.
Tell them where you can see them.
I don't know the episodes specifically, but you can see them all on YouTube, our YouTube channel. Sometimes like tonight. So the show is scalable. Tonight it's a smaller scale. Sometimes when we have our pal Danny with us, we're able to stream it live on YouTube, but they're all archived on YouTube. So like this one you'll be able to watch this on YouTube maybe tomorrow probably.
Absolutely.
So the rest of them are on our YouTube channel, which is easily found. We're the Bomb Solid. If you're here, you know that. But what we want to do is, if you can hit the subscribe button and the bell, and if you don't mind, and one more thing, just share your favorite episodes with your friends.
Tell your friends.
Check it out. Tell your friends. Share them.
Sit around the dinner table at night.
We just want to get in cozy. Come hang out with us in the bomb shelter. We get cozy. Sometimes we play some songs rock and roll style with this drum set over there and stuff. You'll see that if you check out the other episodes. You'll also get introduced to our pal, our puppet friend, Nihilist Dave.
Nihilist Dave. We don't know where he is, but he always has a story to tell.
We go on adventures outside of this room, if you can believe it or not. There's some camping adventures. There's some Nihilist Dave, psychedelic adventure. Oh my shit. Go check it out. Everything. Go check out all the other ones. Next week is our first anniversary. Season 1 is complete.
52 episodes next week.
It'll be a retrospective. We're going to get the whole gang back together. It'll be a cast reunion. We're thinking. Barbara and Nihilist Dave. Maybe even the devil will show up.
Think so.
We'll revisit some clips.
All kinds of fun things.
Oh, shoot.
It's going to be fun. And then we started all over again for another fucking awesome year. It's been fun.
We're going to keep her growing.
Keep her growing and keep her going.
Help us grow. Help this thing grow. Hey, you got some fucking sweet wrestlers. Show us what you got.
I kind of knew
So you've got a little stash of these in your own. We've seen them on the show.
Yeah, some of them he gave me. Just a few were doubles, but
like your Roddy is a double.
And it was hilarious.
The Rockers.
Yeah, speaking of the Rockers.
Story, yeah.
Shawn Michaels from the Rockers. I got home, and he fell off my shelf somehow, and broke his poor little arm. But in the batch that Fred gave me was another replacement. So that's
Bam-a-lamb!
Awesome.
Rockers!
But anyway, the Rockers. But we're going to go back. Because these are Hasbury.
These are...
all Hasbro. Yeah, see, Hasbro released a line of wrestling toys. They started in 1990. Ran until about 1994.
That makes sense. Now that makes this crossover make a little more sense. The Hasbro thing. Okay.
Yeah, so there we go. So we're going to go right into some ones that Freddie gave me, some favorites. Series 1, Ravishing Rick Rude. Bam! This is one that
fucking love Ravishing
Rick Rude's friggin' awesome. He passed away like
I didn't know that. I just
1999 or whatever. But that leads to another cool one. I already had Jake Roberts. So speaking of Ravishing Rick Rude, everyone's been seeing this meme float around. It says you may be savage. Yeah, right. You may be savage, but you'll never be Ravishing Rick Rude wearing your opponent's wife's picture on your crotch, savage. And that was from the feud that Jake Roberts and Ravishing Rick Rude had, and I'll have to check my notes. I can't remember. I think it's 1987. Yeah, 1987. So when I saw that meme and learned that today, I thought that was hilarious. And those matches were great. Two of the friggin' greatest. Two are they? Yeah, two are. And
they two are.
Go through these quick because they're. There's a lot of them actually. I can't find any of them. What have we got?
Don't worry about that elastic, Fred. We'll get her figured right out. We'll get her.
eBay's got everything. Then, if you go back into the wrestling promo episodes, we've done. We've done the Mega Powers, or not the Mega Powers. This.
Mega Powers.
No, Mega Powers was. That was Macho Man.
Sorry, I thought that's.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, my bad.
But we're just jumbling all over the place. Yeah, so another two. Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan. I found out that this was a Series 2 Hulk Hogan because Series 1 would be like him lifting his arms up, I guess, like that. And learning all these things today, this was a Series... More beans! What was this one? This was a Series 2 as well. Going back, and this is probably my favorite in the bunch. We're going to say rest in peace to John Laurinaitis. He passed away last year. and he was one half of the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, Road Warrior Animal, and that's like my favorite tag team of all time, I'd say.
Nice.
It's got to be. Every kid in that era wanted a pair of these shoulder pads. Because they sold the styrofoam ones you could buy at the events.
Yeah.
They look so freaking cool.
You want the official ones too.
Yeah,
right?
well,
you don't want to like.
You can make them out of hockey pads.
Exactly, yeah. But if you got it at the wrestling event, that's just even though they're shittier, probably.
Another rarity, and this one I really appreciate this one. There was only a couple years where the Macho Man was the Macho King, and that's because he beat Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah, he did.
At King of the Ring 1987 to become the King of the Ring, and I love that that was gifted to me in the box as well. And I take it he's covered in blood, so I feel like that's other people's blood from bashing them with that 2x4. It was super awesome. And he gave me I had a Roddy Piper already, but you can't have too many Roddy Pipers, I tell you that. So it was a Roddy Piper.
I think
now Mike has a Roddy Piper.
Because I like Roddy.
Yeah, Mike has a Roddy Piper.
I used to have the Hot Rod shirt. Actually, my first photo ever with the East River Rats. First photo when the Kilt had the special the Hot Rod shirt. Back to Hacksaw Duggan,
the Hacksaw.
You brought up Stoner Sidebar. You brought up there's an episode of 227 referenced in what's the Stoner movie, Pineapple Express.
Oh yeah,
I kind of got
over.
Right, so I kind of got down a rabbit hole on YouTube watching. There's a lot of episodes on there, and in one of these episodes, I think it's called "Flying Down to Lose." You can find it. Hacksaw Jim Duggan's in it. And so the girls end up having to look after babysit this restaurant called Lou's, and a gang of bikers show up and led by fucking Jim Duggan, and I think there are probably some other wrestlers in the crew as well. You should check it out, and you can probably identify.
There probably are.
I knew Jim Duggan, but I didn't recognize any others. Sorry, sidebar.
But anyway, yeah, just roll through them right quick though. So that's
okay.
This is the official collection that he gave me, which is fucking awesome. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Road Warrior Animal. Ravishing Rick Rude. Macho King Randy Savage. He's throwing that elbow all day.
Oh yeah, they get the cool action figures.
Yeah.
Or the actions. I like Rick Rude's action because that's my favorite one so far. Actually,
so that's called.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
It's called the Rude Awakening. Then there was Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior.
Nice.
Marty Jannetty. And Shawn Michaels and the Rockers. And we'll tell you a cool story about this. Everybody remembers when the Rockers broke up because they were guests. They were guests on Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Used to have his little segment called Barbershop.
Oh yeah.
And they were on the Barbershop. And Shawn Michaels, that son of a bitch, took Marty Jannetty's head and threw him right through that barbershop window. And that was the end.
Son of a bitch.
That was the end. And we all know what happened there. Shawn Michaels went on to big things, and Marty Jannetty
did not.
Still working at the rinks.
I'm trying to get Roadblock in there so I can give him
the Rude Awakening. But anyway, that's all our cool toys that we got.
Yeah. I love these. So I got a couple of classics. We got Sergeant Slaughter, Soji Gung Ho. These guys, the Ninja guys, the Ninja Force. These are from the '90s. See, I had no idea that G.I. Joe went this far. Just Andrew Spicer. I remember as a kid using a Sobeys bag.
Oh yes.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll just show you these guys super quick because they've each got the same action but different. So this guy, he's got his thing does that with the arm, right, and then you can ratchet it. He's got the real hair. His little hips do the thing. This guy, what's his? Yeah. So this guy twists this way, swings back. But this guy goes the other way. Oh, or does he? Yes. No, he doesn't. It's this guy that does the spin the other way. Boink. Boink. So just like this guy, his arm goes, he punches up. You can ratchet it. Yeah.
And like we were saying
Ninja Force, I didn't know that was a thing.
It's like
so that's kind of fun.
Same technology there.
Right.
And like I was just going to say...
Same era, wasn't it? What did you say these were?
These were 1990 to 94.
Okay, yeah, so like these are 92, the Ninja Force era.
But before we leave the G.I. Joes... These were great because when I was a kid, I used these as like the cruiserweight division, like the lightweight. So I had like Rey Mysterio Jr. and La Parka and like Psychosis and stuff like that.
They even get masks on.
Because they could do like the big moves, like you could do like Hurricane Ranas and stuff. They could bend their legs.
Amazing. Yeah, well, that's so the thing about these. I got a bag full of G.I. Joe knockoff figures here.
We're getting off.
Thing. But
funny how excited we're here. We're just like, oh my god, oh my god.
It is exciting. I don't know. I let myself be excited.
I'm very excited. Andrew Spicer just got me excited thinking about a memory, like talking about ripping the shirt like a Sobeys bag.
Oh man.
Let me tell you about when one of my friends, I don't know if he might be watching, Matt LeBlanc, a good buddy of mine, we've been friends for a long time, he got bunk beds with a ladder, and the first thing we thought was ladder match. So we just took my toy belt and taped it to the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
And if I don't know, I lost count. I don't know if I got a nickel for every time my chin hit a rung of that ladder, getting drugged down by my ankles, because you'd be up there reaching for it, and pull your legs,
like
bite your tongue right off.
Fucking Three Stooges or something.
Yeah, there were some injuries, but it was fun.
Amazing. Well, this was fun.
This was fun.
Thanks for hanging out in the bomb shelter with us, everybody. We do this every Toke Tuesday. Like we said, it's a scalable show.
Scalable.
Scalable.
And in the comments, speaking of scalable, we mentioned this earlier. I think we probably will, because we talked about footage. We talked about the party over the weekend.
We did talk about it.
And we talked about videos that we wanted to show. But a friend of ours who's also a follower of the show, Jeff Balesense, he took all kinds of footage from the birthday.
I think Jeff commented earlier.
I think he did. I don't know if you saw it, but we're gonna have all kinds of live footage from everybody. I think. I feel like that'd be a good little addition for our.
We'll talk about that. Maybe we'll open with season 2 with some little.
I know, eh?
Another installment of what we did on our summer vacation.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, because we had another one of them
with some other adventures. Yeah, we'll come at you. See you next week, everybody.
Oh, I guess we gotta do this ourselves.
It's okay, I'll keep it going.
See you next week.
See you on the YouTube.